Sure. So good evening, Raghu sir. Good evening, Raghu sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. Gaurav, sir.
Good evening. How you are feeling, sir? Little bit nervous or not?
Sir, no, sir.
No.
I am very
Okay,
confident,
I
sir.
can just see you, sir. Okay. So my question is, sir, I think our MMDC family wanted to know more about you. Can we have that?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Raghu. I am from Prodhutur in Andhra Pradesh. So, I have completed my post graduation in chemistry. After that, I have been employed in income tax department. At present, I am working as an income tax officer. At present, I am working at Prodhutur only. So, when it comes to my family, I am married. My wife is also a government teacher. I have sons. Elder one is studying at the inter second year. The younger one is studying 10th class. When it comes to my hobbies, I am big on reading. I am a simple living person. So I am into the spirituality. So I am a certified yoga trainer also. So with regard to hobbies, this is my brief introduction. Sir.
Great, Raghu sir. I think amazing introduction. So my second question is, what motivated you to just join our MMDC family?
Sir, for a longer period, I am in search of how to improve my spoken English. Sir. Just I am searching on online about the books. What are the books that we have to follow? So at all of a sudden, on one day, I come across the first book, ebooks. I just have downloaded the ebook. I have gone through it. So it impressed me a lot actually because it is simple language, very easy to learn, and that motivated me to read this book. After completion of this read book, I come across a process that so sir is conducting the classes also. I have got that information through Facebook. Immediately, I have joined there. I have attended the orientation class. This is a brief introduction about my joining into the MMDC classes.
This was too impressive, sir. So I would just like to call Hina on this stage. Hina,
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Raghu sir.
Good evening, madam.
So, sir, my question is to you is like before joining MMDC, what was the problem you was facing? And sir, in MMDC, how you overcome it?
My profession demands a communication nowadays, madam. In those olden days, the persons have to attend before me, and I am able to speak with them. Nowadays, the situation is completely changed. I have to communicate certain things throughout the India in English language only. So it troubled me a lot. It made me to learn the communication skills. For that purpose, I am trying a lot from since 1 year. So accordingly, I have joined here because I am not so good at framing sentences. Even though I am good at vocabulary, I am not able to frame the sentences. I am not able to speak confidently. If we if we if I speak two, three or sentences, then I am discharged. I am not able to get what the other sentences I have to frame. So it is my situation. I used to get so many gaps and fillers while framing the sentences also. Appropriate words will not come into my mind to fill the gap. So it is my problem actually. So then I have decided to learn the communication skills and speaking fluently in English.
okay, that's great, Hina. Any other question, Hina? You want to ask? Okay, so let's
Yes,
call.
sir.
I think yes, Hina. You can ask your question.
Okay. So, sir, is there any tip you want to give the newcomers?
You know, because I recently I come across a quotation. The words can inspire you, but the action will bring a change within you. So we have to take an action. Otherwise, we are not able to get anything. We are not able to get the success. So for getting the success, one has to practice more.
Great tips, a great tip, amazing tips. So I would just like to call Gaurav sir on this stage. Gaurav sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How are you?
Sir, I am fine, sir. How about you, sir?
I am also very good. My question is, apart from MMDC process, what are the other methods you use to improve your fluency?
Sir, from the beginning, I am big on reading, sir. I used to read the books. I made it a habit of reading a book for at least for an hour a day. So I am good at vocabulary, but I am not able to frame the sentences. It is my difficulty level. Then I am not able to speak before any person. The tension because of fear, and I am not able to. I am a very shy person. I am very taciturn. So after that, what I have did is to improve these deficiencies, to come out of these deficiencies. Then I have attended the SARS orientation class, and in addition to the MMDC, I have gone through. I have participated in active listening in Spotify, and I am in the Instagram. I used to go through this. I will crack English in the Spotify spoken English describing the things. So these are the activities I have participated in addition to the MMDC activities.
Okay, sir. And how you manage your time for practicing every day, sir?
Sir, in the month of March, I have joined this MMDC, sir. So at the time, I have a lot on my plate. So I am very hectic. So being in the department, March is a crucial period. I am not able to involve in the activities. So many times I have received the reminder calls from Hina Madam and Rahul sir. My answer is I am not participating. I have not done any video. So they have they inquired me about my progress, but is the same answer I used to give to them. So at a certain point of time, I feel myself ashamed of it, giving the same answer. So after that, I have decided myself that I have to be very involved in this activity 100%. From April 7th onwards, I have decided myself, and I am regular to this activity. I am regularly attending the classes, and I am regularly making the videos from April 7th. Sir.
Okay, sir. What is the best take from your MMDC journey?
Sir, I
Means,
became very confident. Sir, sir, I became very confident. So I am able to frame the sentences. So in the previously, I used to ignore the people when somebody is coming to me to speak on something. So I used to ignore them. I used to come out of them. So now I am very confident. I am now very confident, and I am able to speak with anybody on any topic for at least for 5 to 7 minutes.
yes, sir. It will show in your face your confidence level, sir. Amazing, sir.
Thank you for answering this all questions, Raghu sir. So I would just like to call Jagannath Lalit on this stage.
Yes, hi Saurav, and all good evening, Raghu sir, and all the members
Good
over
evening,
here.
sir.
So, Raghu sir, as we were practicing before this meeting, so for everyone, I'm just informing this that before this meeting, if we practice with the person who is going to give the interview, we were having a practice session. I asked Raghu sir a question that he has joined the process, but in between, due to some of his personal issues, he was not continuing the process. But it again came up. He motivated himself. He tried himself that he can do anything if you want. And I asked him that what was the source of that motivation that you got inside yourself and how you overcome the gap that was created by mistake unknowingly. And he gave a wonderful answer. So Raghu sir, I just want you to highlight that answer in front of everyone. And for everyone, please listen to that answer because that has a very good content hidden in that particular answer that Raghu sir is going to present in front of you all. So Raghu sir, this is my question. Like we have practiced in the interview, how you overcome that gap and how you motivated yourself.
Sir, because of my personal issues and so much of work, I am not able to be in the process in the month of March. Then I feel ashamed of myself and I have been involved in this activity. So I have made my sincere effort from April 7th. Now I am very confident. I became very fluent. So for getting success, one has to introspect oneself. Every day we are getting progress or not. Being 100% involved in the activity, it is the roadmap for success. So even though sometimes it happens, you may not be able to participate in with your 100%. At the same time, whenever you find you fill the gap, then only you will become success.
That was a good question, Lalit, asked by you, and I think very good answer presented by Raghu sir.
Thanks.
Any other
Yes.
question, Jagannath?
No, Saurav, I don't have any other question, but I just want to highlight the points once again. Raghu sir
Sure.
has accepted his mistakes. That was the real source of motivation in his answer. So over here, everyone, you may, it's okay that we are humans, we will make mistakes, but the capacity, the ability to accept that mistakes that you have done and motivate yourself again by accepting that yes, I have done a fault knowingly or unknowingly, it doesn't matter. Now I again have to participate, and that's what Raghu sir has done, and that's why he is standing in front of everyone today as an ideal. So all of you, start accepting your mistakes. Start giving space to your imperfections. Accept your problems, accept your situations, accept your faults. That will actually motivate you. Nothing else can motivate you more than this. So that's all. And thank you very much, Raghu sir, for highlighting this point. I'm really obliged to you that you highlighted such a great point in front of everyone. And I
Thank you, sir.
hope that this point will help a lot of persons to get the success. Thank you. Yes, Saurabh, you can carry on with the meeting.
Thank you, Lalit, for a valuable feedback. So I would just like to call another member. I think Vijay Naidu, sir. Vijay Naidu, sir. Vijay Naidu, sir, if you're there, you can ask your question. Otherwise, we'll be just moving to Tripura, ma'am. Okay, I think Vijay Naidu, sir, is not here. Tripura, ma'am, you can ask your question to Raghu, sir. Okay, I think Nagaraju, sir, is just raising his hand. Yes, sir, you can ask your question.
So very good evening, Raghu sir.
Sir, very good evening, sir.
Yeah,
I fall in love with your accent, sir.
yeah, thank you very much, sir. I'm asking one question to you, sir. The making video every day, how can improve spoken English for yourself?
Because so for making of any video, we must be very confident, sir. So when you become confident means if you are good at words and if you are good at framing sentences, then only you become the confident. Once you become the confident, automatically you involve 100% in the activity. So by this way, you are able to make the video. So after getting into the process, then some shortfalls will be there. Definitely everybody do some mistakes, but we have to identify our mistakes. What are the areas we have to improve? What are the weaknesses we are getting? How to overcome those mistakes? So this introspection has to be done individually, sir. So after identifying the mistakes, we have to try our best to overcome those mistakes. Then only the success will come. We became fluent and we became further confident. In the first day itself, I have got some competence. I am not good at body language. I am not making ideal movements of hands. So this will happen. Everybody will do mistakes. In the first week, you may not be 100% in the activity. In the first week, you can improve your vocabulary, you can improve your framing of sentences. Then from the second week itself, you must be very confident. You have to put efforts in making the videos, then only will become the confident. So then only the fluency automatically happens on its own.
That's great. That's great, Raghu sir. So I think Rahul wanted to just ask you a question. Rahul?
Yes, yes. Good evening, Raghu sir.
Good evening, sir.
I'm impressed the way you are answering, sir, every question. And I think you have been asked 5 to 6 questions so far, and you are just great going. So I would like to ask a question about how would you like to contribute in MMDC if you get a chance?
Sir, learning is a ever learning process, sir. So I am not satisfied with what I have achieved at present. So I have to continue the as a partner in MMDC for some other time. So then only I will become. I have to satisfy myself first. Then only we will think of other person's satisfaction. So for that, I want to contribute something to the MMDC in whatever the Amit sir made me, and I have to be a partner in MMDC for some other periods.
Good one, sir. Good one. Amazing. Any other question, Rahul?
Yes, yes. One more question for you, Raghu sir. That what is your best take from your MMDC journey?
So my takeaway, sir, I became good at vocabulary. Use prior to joining MMDC, I am good at vocabulary, but it is in the passive form. So whenever we not use it, then it will become passive. So after becoming a partner in MMDC, the entire passive vocabulary became active vocabulary because we are putting it in practice. It is getting sharpening. So you have to continue this. If you continue this process, whatever the knowledge we are able to spread to the other people by sharing, we are giving some knowledge. In that way, we are bringing something to the society. Then only you are becoming successful person. So it is my best takeaway. I became very confident. I am become fluent. I am able to speak with anybody on any topic at least for 5 minutes. It is the great achievement I have done, sir.
Amazing answer, sir. So let us ask Khushbu ma'am. Khushbu ma'am, any
Yes, sir.
question from your side?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Sir, my question is, how MMDC partner help you out in the process, sir?
I didn't get it, madam, actually. Sorry.
Okay, sir, I repeat again. How MMDC partners help you out in the process?
Yes, madam. Especially my special thanks to Hina madam. With a great patience, she has made a reminder calls to me to be in the process. But due to my personal problems and my work, I am not able to. I am in touch with the process, but I am not able to make the videos because for making a video, it takes time. We have to grasp some knowledge. We have to prepare our content. Again, we have to make it a video. Some gaps are coming. After framing two sentences, a greater gap is coming to me. So for that purpose, I have to retake the video again. So it is not giving much time for that activity. So I have dropped at the time in the month of March. After that, I came to know that it has to be filled in from my I have been involved in this activity since April. At the same time, my special thanks to Rahul sir also for making me reminded calls. But it is only the platform which is making the members confident with a great patience. They are persuading well, and they do not leave until you became success or until you became the fluent. So it is a kind of uh, it is a kind of standard they are following. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Raghu sir, for answering this question. So I would just like to call Tripura ma'am on this stage. Tripura ma'am,
Good
you can
evening,
ask your
sir.
question.
Good evening, madam.
My question is, which one is the challenging aspect of our MMDC process?
in my personal aspect, video making is a great challenge, madam. So if you want to speak, you can speak, but making of a video, it better coordination of thoughts and body language and vocabulary, speaking. These things has to be coordinated well to make a video. So initially it became a great challenge for me.
Great, great, sir. I think yes, video making task is very much difficult too. So that was a good question, Tripura ma'am. I would just like to call, I think, Shrikant sir. Shrikant sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Anyway, Raghu sir, congratulations, firstly.
Sir, thank you, sir.
And also, in your experience, what is the most retaken video and how you overcome that?
Sir,
What is the most retaken video and how you overcome that?
sir, as of now, I have made only 12 videos, sir. So today's topic, I have made 2 retakes, sir, actually. Earlier, I have made an attempt, but I have not uploaded the videos because a shortage of time. But today, it is a difficulty. It has taken 2 retakes, sir, because I have tried my best to watch the video to get the comprehend it, but the video is not clear. The voice is not clear. So I have gone to summary. On summary, I made video.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Raghu sir. So I would just like to call Shreya ma'am on the stage. Shreya ma'am, if you are available, you can ask your question. Shreya ma'am, if you are there, you can ask your question. Otherwise, we'll be just moving to Yogeshwaran sir. Okay, I think she's not there. In the meanwhile, we'll be just asking Yogeshwaran sir to ask his question. Yogeshwaran sir, you can ask your question.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Sir, hi, sir.
Hi, sir. How much time do you spend for preparing summary, sir?
Sir, especially from April 7th, I worked for 3 hours a day, sir.
Okay. Okay, it take reduce or it take a long time, sir, for going to learning process has been
Yes,
long.
sir. For the first week, I have done 3 hours practice for this one, sir. So after that, now it came to half an hour preparation is sufficient for me to making the videos.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for raising this question, Yogeshwaran sir. So if Shreya ma'am is there, you can just ask your question. Shreya ma'am.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Okay, I think, yes.
Very good evening, madam.
So I just wanted to ask you that how MMDC is different from other platform for learning English.
Yes, madam. I have attended the orientation classes for other platforms also, madam, previously.
Yeah.
But some of my friends have joined there, but when I observed them, I do not uh, identify the growth to my expectations. So I learned that they are not doing much practice, but it is the MMDC is only the platform which makes the members involved in the activity, so that the members are becoming confident and fluent. It is the only the best platform, to my opinion, to put the person in action. Then only the person will become success. So
Thank you.
Moreover, I am very much impressed with the Amit sir's orientation class, because with 800 words, a person is able to speak fluently. At the same time, if you are having 800 sentences in your mind, then you are able to speak fluently. So every person, an average person, is having vocabulary more than 800 and having sentences more than 800, but they are not able to speak fluently because they are not using it in a proper platform, and not in the proper way with a understanding. So it impressed me a lot. At that time only, I have decided to go into with Amit sir.
I
My
think
sincere
the
Amit sir,
the
sir.
decision was perfectly right, and I think you're just proving to yourself to be a role model for everybody in the group. Thank you so much, Raghu. Really impressive. I was listening to each and every question. The way you were handling it was real amazing. It's time now for all of us to put in the chat box what we feel about this interview. What is the score we'll give Raghu on his particular performance on this interview? Because I would have given him more than 95. Really amazing, because I've seen Raghu interacting in the initial few days, and now look at the power, look at, and that is true with only 12 videos. That is true with his busy schedule. Just imagine if he was able to devote that much amount of time right from the month of April onwards, since when he has started getting regular, if he was able to devote that amount of time. And Raghu, just look at the score that you're getting in the chat box, because the depth of your answer, the insightful answers that you have given really took my, blew my heart away. It was really, really great, Raghu. Great performance, great, achievement.
Sir,
Final
I am
words from,
really grateful to you, sir. Grateful to you and your team, sir,
thank you so
because
much, Raghu.
your team has persuaded me to be in this process and made me an achiever.
Thank you so much, Raghu. The pleasure is all ours, and it's all about the MMDC family, and that is where the earnest attempt from our side is that we should be allowing the process. As Raghu said, we want to make it, mentally very, very easy. As Raghu said at the towards the end, that yes, because he felt that only 800 words are required. Now I suddenly reduced the syllabus. Then I said only 800 sentences, and then he felt it is easy. It's not that difficult, which other teachers are talking about. And then he started the process, and then he started learning. So that is what is going to happen to all of you. This is not just for individual Raghu. This is true for all of you. If you just start feeling and taking the particular concept of language that easily, if you feel it's that easy, then you'll start working towards your goal. And trust me, for all of you who are completing your 21-day journey, the 21-day video process, you will become unstoppable. And thank you so much, Raghu, for proving us right, MMDC family right, and our process right. We really have great hopes for you, and definitely we want you to become a $1 million communicator. We want success to chase you. We want millions to chase you, and we want you to influence wherever you go. That is our greatest wish from the core of our heart. Thank you so much. I'm stopping the
Thank you very
recording
much for
as
your
of
wishes,
now.
sir.
Yes, I'm stopping the recording now. Others can still ask your questions.